Hey, welcome to Screaming Geek Media. I'm Jerry the Geek. Today we're going to go over Terminator Dark Fate, the final film in a franchise. But before we do, please, if you like home theater, physical media, movies in general, check out my other videos on my channel, like and subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So we're going to talk about Terminator Dark Fate. This came out in 2019. We got, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we also have Linda Hamilton returning for her role, Sarah Connor. And it was directed by Tim Miller, who's known for doing the first Deadpool. And as far as the movie goes, it's almost another reboot. They kind of forget some of the other movies. It goes back to following the second one. So they kind of forget about 3, 4, and 5. So you got a new Terminator coming back into current time to kill off someone that's going to be a leader of a resistance. Has nothing to do with John Connor this time. And, of course, this Terminator is called the Rev 9. Oh, God, I freaking love it. It is so cool. Then you got another augmented human that gets sent back to protect this girl. And then they throw Sarah Connor, her character comes back and is helping protect. So from beginning to end, this is freaking action-packed. I freaking loved it. Before the movie came out, the trailers, people are ripping it apart, but honestly, I love this movie. Story, even though James Cameron, he left the franchise, but apparently what happened was when they made Genesis, Paramount planned on doing a whole trilogy. They bought the rights to Terminator and they came out with Genesis. They were going to do 2 more, but with the failure of Genesis, Paramount canceled the other 2, and they let the rights revert back to James Cameron in 2019, and allowing him to, he helped produce this movie, and also did some of the writing story-wise. So he was involved with it, even though he wasn't on set. He did help with the movie. Him and Tim Miller, butted heads a lot about what was being shown, whatnot. Of course, we all know that's, Cameron is very particular about what he does, how things are done. But, it's good that he was involved and, kind of finish out. He was involved with the finishing of this franchise. The movie was shot entirely digitally, had a 2K digital intermediate. And this release has a HDR10 and Dolby Vision. The differences you'll see in the screenshots are very subtle between the Blu-ray and 4K. Some of the different color timing is some difference. Some shots are almost identical, and others you'll see a big difference. But overall, the Blu-ray and the 4K are pretty damn good. So we'll see those screenshots here. We'll come back and talk about the audio and everything, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio, they gave us a Dolby Atmos track. Of course, if you've watched any of my videos, I don't have Dolby Atmos. I'm still with 5.1, but I tell you, this audio track kicks ass. From beginning to end, it's action-packed. It's, good use of surrounds, everything flying around, the bullets and explosions. There's a lot of shit going on in this movie. And the score was done by Tom Holkenberg. Hope I got that right. I'm good at butchering names, sorry. But the score sounds damn good as well. Mix that in with all the sound effects. It is very intense. I don't have anything negative to say about the audio here, and even the dialogue is nice and clear throughout. Now for the packaging, pretty standard. I think this may have had a slipcover that I threw away. I can't remember. I kind of vaguely remember throwing one away. I've thrown a lot away. Nothing fancy, just different colors for the Blu-ray and 4K. Now for special features, we have deleted and extended scenes, in-depth behind-the-scenes featurettes, and over an hour of bonus content. I like how they just throw that in there. They can't list it anymore. So it's probably got like one or two more featurettes. So this is a very good, solid release from Paramount. You know, it's got some incredible video and audio. Well, of course, it was digital, so I hope it doesn't look bad. I mean, if you're a fan of Terminator, if you have not seen this, I recommend this. It's got a lot of bad reviews. I freaking loved it. It was incredible. And like on the back of the cover here, it says a relentless ass-kicking thrill ride. I believe it. Definitely, I highly recommend this release. Pick it up. So that wraps it up for my Terminator Dark Fate review. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like and subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on. We'll see you again. Geek out.